Hi, this is Dr. TF. Now we'll see about how to use functions in Swift. Okay, functions which is there in almost all programming languages. We can have by different names like subroutines, modules, and everything. What it actually does is it reduces the complexity. Some group or a set of statements that has to be executed again and again and again, you can call it by using a subroutine or a function. Okay, same thing for the same purpose we use it here in Swift as well. Okay, so how you can define a function, how you can call it, we'll just see it. So we all have a keyword for any kind of function or a group of syntax. The syntax right here is with the keyword called as funct. Okay, sorry, func. I'm sorry. So the keyword for function is going to be func, that takes the first 4 letters of the word function. Okay, so that is the syntax first literal that you need to put it here function. Okay, followed by a space bar and followed by the name of function. Okay, so name of the function we'll just put as f1. F1 is a user defined name. You can put whatever name you want to. Okay, so func space bar f1 will denote a function, and as usual you have a function bracket, opening and closing circular bracket. Okay, so now this is a function module, nothing more than that. Okay, so this is how you can define a function. Function keyword, space bar, and the name of the function, and you have a bracket. Okay, it can or cannot, it may or may not take arguments. Okay, and you'll have a circular curly bracket starting and closure. Okay, that is a function. Okay, this is how you can define a function, and you can call a function by the function name itself. Okay, you can just put f1 and you can make a call, simple as that. So this is a function program. So since we are putting a function, we'll try to print something inside a function. Maybe we'll put hi. We'll just put hi, so it denotes that some function to be carried out within this function program. Okay, so we'll just put function name as function dot swift. Okay, and we'll save it. So what happens here is the control of execution goes here, and it looks for a f1 function, f1 named function, and we'll go to this function and we'll execute this printf statement. Okay, we'll select it, compile it, successfully compile, and now we'll run it. It has to give the printf output of, print output of hi. Okay, and it gives you. Okay, so as in other programming languages, we can pass a function without arguments. This is a function without arguments here, and we can do it even with arguments. Okay, just say for example if you want to pass an argument, say a. Argument means a variable. Okay, we need to give a value of the variable. So what you can do is you have to put the variable name, that is a here, followed by a colon. Okay, colon means the value of the variable you are going to put. So value of the name of the variable a colon, and you can put the value of the variable. Just say for example you are putting a string called as Terry. Now this one translates to you are passing the actual arguments a with the value of Terry of the type string type to the function here. So make sure that you put a formal argument here. I think you are all aware of the words formal and actual arguments, which are used in all general purpose compiled languages. They just mean that you pass a value through a function which is called as an actual argument, and you call a particular argument that is called as a formal argument. Okay, so you can just put a colon string, which translates to the value of Terry is being mapped to a variable a which is of the type string. Okay, suppose you want to pass a value of a equal to 32, here you have to put int, integer, simple as that. And since we have passed it and we have to use it here, we'll just put it hi, that string value a. You're aware of it when you put backslash and within braces, circular braces, a variable, which means it will take the value of the variable. Okay, so we'll just try to save it. I think it's easy. Before we have done without passing arguments, now we have passed a variable and argument here. Okay, that is the difference. We'll compile it, successfully compile. Now we have to get hi with the name. Yes, we have got hi TRRY, which is the required output we need to get. Okay, that's how we can create a function. We can pass as many as arguments as well by using a comma here. Okay, you can use comma and you can pass whatever arguments you want to. Just you can put b colon, you can put 35, and you make sure that you put here b colon, it's going to be an integer type. Okay, make sure you put it's an integer type, nothing more than that. Okay, in such a way you can try to overload, you can try to pass values to functions, and you can do functions in Swift as well. Okay, so we'll continue with some of the predefined functions or pre-named functions, if I should say, in Swift in the next tutorial. Feel free to question me if you have any. See you in the next video. Tata, bye bye.